The biggest challenge, without a doubt, is to keep pace with language change. No question. That is the difficulty. Always has been a difficulty with teaching, but it's particularly a difficulty now, given that language is changing so fast. It's changing for two reasons. One reason, the internet, which is indeed fostering new varieties and new experiences faster than ever before. You know, in the old days, if you invented a new word, it could take a generation before the rest of the world knew about that new word. If you invent a new word today and put it on Facebook, everybody knows about it within 24 hours, less. And so language is moving faster, and teachers have got to keep pace with this because their students are already ahead of them. You must have had this experience, you know, the kind of language that you use all the time, every day, whether it's English or Serbian or whatever, is often not the language that your teachers know because they're the generation older and they're just not familiar with it until you tell them. And this is the sort of thing that's going to happen to your students, you see, in due course. New slang, new words, new expressions are going to come in. The other big trend in language change is the globalization of English. The fact of the matter is that you and your students will go out into the big wide world and encounter what in the English language? Well, if you've been teaching your students that there is only one kind of English, and that is British English, and the only kind of accent is received pronunciation, which is the accent of the Queen, and so on, and you say that's the only kind of English you'll hear out there, you are going to be so wrong, because only 2% of the population of England speaks RP, and worldwide that proportion grows a little bit, but even so, the vast majority of the accents and dialects that you'll hear as you travel around the world, you don't even have to travel, just on the television set or go to the cinema. And what you'll hear is, of course, a lot of American English, a lot of, if it's Indian cinema, a lot of Indian English, and so on.